I'm LaTonya Swan, and this is Acknowledge the Hero.
What's up?
What up?
Ain't shit.
How's life?
I don't know, man. This is a sad day for black men. Not a sad day, a sad week. This has just been a sad week for black men. We've been taking L's on L's on L's. So, so it's been. Yeah.
What was you saying? You had a celebratory response to something you were talking about earlier.
What you mean? I don't know.
Meek Mill. I don't want to talk about that first. I just wanted to open up.
Oh yeah, Meek's home.
Meek's home.
Yeah.
Alright.
We'll get back to that. It's something about that that's. We'll just talk about it later.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Yeah. But congratulations.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Alright, we've got to talk about this because when I tell you me and Davon have literally been debating this all week and talking about this, seeing it all over Instagram, but you do the honors.
So I guess we'll talk about Kanye. I guess that's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't even know where to start. Like, you got to give me something to feel like.
Okay, sorry, I got you.
It's so much.
No, I got it. Are Kanye haters like Trump supporters?
Yes, in a way. Because.
Yes?
Yeah, in a way.
Okay.
Because. I wouldn't say they like, let me take that back. They carry, I think one becomes the other without even knowing. So maybe. Because it's like.
It's kind of deep.
These niggas, like, they're against Trump and his whole organization and everything he stands for. And, you know, because it's just bad and negative energy and everything surrounding it. It's just not good for the culture of America, like, to move forward.
Yeah.
But you can't really be mad at somebody over who they like. Because doing that would make you just like a Trump supporter. You know what I mean? Like, if you're all about peace and equality, like, you can't really... I heard Charlamagne say this earlier, but we have to go back to not talking about politics and religion to each other. Like, it's just fucking... People can't be allowed in bars who wear Make America Great Again hats.
But that's different.
It's all in the same gumbo pot. It's all in the same gumbo pot. Because that's not fair either.
It's not. Like, it's just like we were talking about the other week with the do-rags and school shit. It's specifically the bar thing with the Make America Great hat. Mm-hmm. It's distracting. Like, it's specifically, not just because, like, how he feel, but, like, that thing is something very controversial right now.
That's like when you say, like, men, just because a girl wears a skirt don't mean you gotta react like an animal.
I mean, obviously, that's what I was saying like about the hat situation.
But that's kids. We talking about grown-ass people in a bar. Like, kids, we can't compare kids to adults.
But you know, people gonna be drunk and all that shit.
That's why I can understand it.
It's too controversial right now. Maybe next year.
That's why I can understand it. Because alcohol, politics.
You don't think that mix?
No, not at all. And why are you still wearing these hats? He won. It's over. It was a promotional scheme for the election. But
what's different, though, is, like, Kanye made late registration and college dropout. Like,
you don't think it's the same person?
I mean, we talked about this. I do, technically, but for his supporters, he was, I don't know, he said George Bush don't care about black people. Like, he was that guy, and I feel like his supporters are, like, in that world, in that life, or, you know, whatever. Some of them, anyway, because I think he has, like, a lot of, you know, different types of fans now. But, like, that's where they knew him from. So now to be a Trump supporter, I feel like it's very, I don't know. I can see somebody feeling a certain way.
Hurt?
Yeah.
People gotta stop treating these celebrities like they're, like, their father or something. Like, fuck you hurt by Kanye supporting Trump. Like, what type of human are you? Like, relax. Like, like, if you're sad that Kanye is a Trump supporter, I feel bad for you. Because I just don't care that much about someone's political preference to, like... And we were talking about that earlier. Like, when you were saying that someone with the opposite political preference than yours can let you know that, like, this person is a total evil person. Like, I don't want to be around this person ever again in life. Like, somebody even close.
Because politics isn't just like, I don't know, do you believe that healthcare should be free or shit like that? It's like, do you believe in, like, specific programs and lifestyles that, like, I don't know, people have. Mm-hmm. So, like, say I have a friend and, you know, I haven't talked to her in a while, 10 years or so. We get together and all of a sudden I find out she's a Trump supporter. She's specifically a Trump supporter because she don't feel like, I don't know, welfare should be a thing. So my thing is, if I know so many people that, like, benefit from welfare, like, that's literally the way they survive, that's their, like, lifestyle, and this person is against that, you technically, like, by deductive reasoning, you're against me living. Like, you're against my lifestyle. Like, you don't even believe in that. So I feel like, where I don't think it should be a, like, let's kill them at the stake because they don't believe in what I believe in. I think it's okay to be like, all right, you know, that's cool, I respect that, but I just can't fuck with you no more.
Do you think that's fair?
They can act however they want to act. Why can't this other person act?
I mean, because...
Go ahead, Tony.
I was going to say Kanye don't care.
Kanye
don't care.
He said Kanye don't care.
No, not at all. But to that point, that's not fair. Like, you're supposed to be the good person, you know what I mean? Like, you're
so
supposed
I gotta
to
be the good person, I gotta be
I'm just saying.
hated on, and I gotta be...
But they're not personally, like, yeah, they might hate that thing, but that don't mean they personally hate you. You know what I mean? And I told you earlier, when we were talking about Kanye, what did I say? Something about how you going...
Oh, your quote?
Yeah. Something like...
How can they get a...
Something about, like...
You be mad when they lost, but you won't...
Yeah, it's like being mad at a lost person and then won't help them. When you see them lost and you won't help them get back to shelter. So, like, people keep saying Kanye's lost and in a sunken place, but they just abandon him in the woods and let him be lost instead of maybe talking to him, having conversations, or...
So you agree that he lost?
No, I don't. I just what the general public believes, though.
Sure.
I don't believe Kanye's lost. Like, he's been with Kim Kardashian for like 8 years, and I think he's been saying some crazy, like, dope shit in those 8 years, too.
Oh, okay.
Like,
I didn't know where he was going with it.
So I'm saying, like, he made new slaves while married to Kim Kardashian. So I don't think that's, like... I still think he's that person. He's just onto a new thing. Like, he feels like what I got from it, and the crazy part is people was on his side until he just said, I'm a Trump supporter. Like, when he first started back tweeting and...
Everybody was like, Kanye's back.
Oh, this is quotes from my new philosophy book. You see Kanye tweets? They're so powerful. People was retweeting them, posting them on Instagram, like, doing everything. As soon as this nigga said he was a Trump supporter, it's like, oh, I can't even rock with you no more. This nigga just uplifted your whole life. And just that one thing, you were like, this nigga ain't raped nobody. He ain't killing people. He ain't shooting people. This nigga saying, he's not doing nothing bad. For this to be, just because he supports something, it's kind of weird, man.
I don't have a problem with him supporting it, but I just don't, I feel like people should still be able to, like, decide not to support him.
But did you see how flip-floppy, wish-washy that is?
No.
One day you just posted a picture of his tweet encouraging your timeline, and then the next day...
It's not the same tweet. I'm
just saying, it's flip-floppy. If from one day he can uplift your life and make you feel like a giant, to the next day you feel like, I can't even support this guy.
I think the less
He's
you know
dead to
someone...
me. That's a fast
if you don't
turnaround.
know I think the less you know someone personally, the easier that is. So it's like a celebrity, you don't...
No. The crazy part is, they think they know Kanye. That's why they so hurt. I miss the old... This nigga's so aware, he made a song about it. Like, I don't see that being in a sunken place. Like, sunken place is... And after this year, please let's retire sunken place. Like, I'm tired of the word.
It's just gonna have another name.
Whatever, I'm just tired of it. Let's go back to Coonan or something. Like, I'm just tired of sunken place. Like,
but I'm tired
of it.
It's its own thing.
It sucks, though. It's like... It's like the niggas tired of doing Wakanda. Like, I'm tired of hearing about it. Like, completely. And they say it to everybody. So I'm just tired of hearing it. But yeah, I think he's well aware of what he's doing. I think he knows he's trolling. This nigga put on a Make America Great Again hat, knowing this nigga know everything that's gonna happen once he posts this picture. He know.
Yeah.
Like that nigga ain't stupid.
That's why I was irritated, because I don't know, I just feel like we're doing exactly what Kanye wanted.
Talking about Kanye.
Like whether we believe that he is a Trump supporter, or because I don't know, you can. To me, it depends on why you support Trump. If you're like alt-right,
because he thinks like Kanye. He's a free thinker like Kanye.
I can see that. Like I'm not. It doesn't surprise me per se.
He said he don't agree with everything Trump believes in.
As a disclaimer after the fact.
It's tweeting, and that's another thing. Like now, niggas want you to give justification to your tweets. It's a tweet, but now, right? it's Twitter though. Like it ain't made for
but
that.
You know why
Twitter is made. People saying.
But you know why he doing it like that? It's not just like. I think he specifically left it without an explanation on purpose.
Okay, that's our point that we agree with. Yeah, this nigga's trolling for just to troll. And I think when we talked about this earlier, once he releases this interview, whatever thing that he's doing, and the album, hold the same energy. I want everybody. I don't want nobody listening to Kanye album this month. I don't want to listen to this summer. I don't want to listen to Kid Cudi album, Kanye album, Pusha T album, Nas album, Tiana Taylor album. Don't listen to none of them because y'all hate this nigga, right? Okay.
Davon was mad Pan-African earlier, like, buy black, stay black. Like, basically what you just said, like, you don't want people to, like, if they have a problem with Kanye now, like, don't listen to the music. Or, like, you want people to take a bigger stand, or, like,
I told you, do you think our ancestors will be proud of the way that we go about things as black people? As far as, like, we'll say, fuck H&M. I hate them niggas. Stand on their tables, knock mannequins down. 2 months later, in H&M. But no problem. Fuck Starbucks. Just last week?
I just seen somebody post on Facebook, like, I'm in rehearsal with all these black people that got Starbucks. I'm disgusted.
Y'all can't stand by. Y'all niggas can't stop drinking coffee. Y'all can't stop drinking coffee. That's an easy one. Not stop drinking coffee. Just from that coffee place. New York got 1 trillion coffee places.
If you care.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people want other people that don't care to stop drinking Starbucks too.
I ain't gotta stop drinking Starbucks though. Because I don't look at Starbucks as racist. I looked at the manager as racist. But we talked about that.
Yeah.
But you still listen to Kanye's album, right? Oh well, on the strength of me, obviously.
I'm about to say.
Tony, you still gonna listen to Kanye album, right?
I don't care about none of that anyway.
Why not? I would like to. I don't know why not.
Because I generally don't care.
And that's why the world just ain't like that.
I get it.
Like what did I say to you earlier? I said the sad part is it's mad shit going on right now that niggas could be having their energy towards, and yet we've been talking about Kanye for a whole week off tweets.
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with us as a people? Tweets. We in uproar over tweets. Tweets.
I also think that Kanye spoke to like you said, they sat down, listened to the album, talked about shit, and I think he specifically told these radio personalities to promote it like this. Like, be real vague,
Bro,
be kind of anti-Kanye, but, still letting him get his pedestal of, whatever he trying to get across.
You know what all them say, though? The music.
Yeah.
The music, though.
I mean, it's like you said, it better be.
Bro, music is that powerful that it can change like shit.
You going from that charcoal.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's good when you make you feel, Thank you. But what was I saying? Oh, it's crazy that music can change people's whole perspective on a person. Like, I hate this nigga, blah blah blah, and then Father Stretch My Hands come on, they're like, ugh, this shit is amazing.
Shit.
I think music's the only thing like that. Like, we'll throw away actors. I guess that's the only entertainment left. It's just actors and musicians. No, we throw away some musicians though. We throw away a lot of musicians over some wild shit.
Do we? I mean,
yeah.
The Illuminati just kill them. That's right.
We still believe in Illuminati.
I don't know. I mean, I don't believe in Illuminati. I believe in Illuminati-like things.
True. I kind of
I
understand
feel
that.
like it's less abstract than they're making it out to be.
Do you think Kanye is in a sunken place?
I do.
Oh, okay. How? And please stop bringing the light in the house. But thank you.
Sorry. How can I put this? I feel like he's in the sunken place only from. I feel like he needs validation. That's the way I kind of look at it. Like,
so that's a whole different type of sunken place.
Yeah,
than
like
the
not necessarily
general
Kim
definition.
Kardashian. I think in the beginning, well, me personally, I think Kim Kardashian and Kanye West were made for each other. Like, but I think in the beginning he was in a sense of almost her as a thing of validation.
Yeah.
But like I
And
said,
he got
I
her
feel
and
like
that was a validation.
yeah.
But then he needed a new thing to be. Bro, what else can Kanye be validated on? We love his clothes. We love his music.
But that's the thing
we love
with
his wife.
geniuses.
We love. What
That's
else?
the thing with geniuses. Like, it's never good enough. Like, it's never
That's
going to
true.
be good enough. It's always something that you, like...
So shouldn't every creative person be in that sunken place then?
In a sense, I think personality
Not
plays a
like
part.
supporting Trump.
No, I agree. But I think personality and zodiac sign plays a Trump. He's a motherfucking
And
Gemini.
Kanye is a Gemini too.
Yeah, I know. Like, that's why...
I think Tupac would have supported Trump if Tupac was alive.
No.
Yo, if you want to know some
I mean,
crazy
he'd probably
shit,
be way
you
richer.
want to know some crazy shit? I think this is gonna sound harsh. I'm glad Tupac died when he did, because I don't think we would have enjoyed what he probably would have turned into still alive.
What do you think he would have turned into?
Every idol has to come down, and I think he died before, like, cause he had bad shit in his life that you could still look at Tupac and be like, oh no, that nigga's X'd out of my book completely. But I don't think he didn't even see social media. Like, I think you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Case in point, Kanye West. Like, I don't know. I always had this theory in my mind, if Tupac lived, it would be like, oh no. Because they're kind of the same. Like, him and
what I was about
Kanye,
to say.
the outspokenness, the
they both
geniusness,
and they'd be like,
the
one time
Geminis.
he's, glorifying twerking. That wasn't a thing back then.
Brenda's got a baby, then this bitch,
And
I
they
get
say
around.
the same thing about Kanye. Super controversial.
Yeah.
I mean, your statement didn't surprise me. Like, I could see that.
I think it's very likely, but I'm glad
But
he didn't.
I do think that Tupac is very, or was very...
Parents both in Black Panthers, or in the Black Panther movement.
Yeah, that's true.
Mother was a teacher, Kanye mother was a teacher. Tupac mother's pretty fucking smart.
Yeah.
Both was in art schools. They pretty much like the same person, but whatever. That's just my opinion.
That's kind of crazy. That's kind of true.
They both do like the same thing. Like
But you don't feel like...
Tupac trolled.
Yeah, he did.
He did the whole East Coast West Coast thing. Hit him up. It was all a big troll. I don't know, man.
But you don't think that Tupac was a little bit more, I don't know, for lack of better words, black power than Kanye?
No. I think they're both like on the same level. I do. Like, if you listen to... Kanye says the same... Bro, he made New Slaves.
Do you think that Kanye is a better leader than Tupac?
No. I don't think neither one of them are good leaders.
You think Tupac's a good
I think
leader?
Tupac figured out he wasn't a good leader. Like, when he went to
I
jail
think that's when he the
and he
best
realized...
leader.
Nah. Because he was only 25.
Yeah, I feel like that's when you're the best leader. When you know you're not even like...
I don't
You
know
got
about
more
that.
stuff to...
You're still
like,
ignorant to a lot of things, and you're still stubborn to a lot of things. And
I know, but if you're aware of it, I think that makes you a better leader than a leader that's so self-assured that they don't take the time to like realize that, oh shit, maybe I might not be a good leader.
nah, I just think he was too irrational to be a good leader at that time. Like this nigga,
Oh,
I wouldn't want my
man,
leader to
irrational.
be. I wouldn't want my leader to be like,
So
that's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker, and put my whole life at risk. And it's better ways to move as a leader.
See? Sorry. It's my pastor, man. I can't.
Your pastor made that?
Yeah.
That's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker?
Even pastors get upset.
Ill times.
What?
Ill
Yeah,
times.
exactly.
Yeah. But anything else on Kanye before we move on? The album better be fire. Bro, the album better be fire. Both of them. The joint with the Cudi album, man. The Kid Cudi album gonna be dope. Like, Kanye... Does Kanye miss with an album? Like, have you ever heard a Kanye album? It's like, this is trash.
I'm not even gonna engage in that question. That's not even a thing.
So, yeah. And if he explains everything on the, I think that's what he's doing. I think he's calling all these people there. They listen to this album, and he explains why he's in this mind state that he's erratically tweeting from. And then they go, oh shit, I get it.
But you know Martin Luther King was a Republican.
I don't know how anyone got that information, especially
I thought that was
Side
a funny
Prince.
statement, and I'm just gonna engage it anytime I think.
When you say that, you know you lost. You lost
But
it.
you,
I wish my friends would defend me with that. I'd be like, bro, why'd you even tweet that?
I hate it.
But you know Martin Luther King was a Republican.
The only other thing I had to say about Kanye, I just hate that the anti-sales is mad salesy.
Yeah, because we gotta listen now.
And it's the same shit. Yeah.
I meant to say this, but I think he's too. I would think he was too big to do this trolling. But then I think about it. Also, all these niggas do is troll. Like, he should be past this point. Like, Kanye could just drop an album and we'd be like, oh shit, let's go. Yeah. He can literally just drop it at 4 a.m. He could drop it at 2 a.m. Pacific time, and everybody's still gonna wake up and listen to that motherfucker. Like,
Yeah.
like it don't matter. Like, you don't even need this. I think that's more disappointing than the Trump support thing.
What?
But I said that last week. I
What?
swear I said the same exact thing about this trolling shit and using it only coming back for sales and blah blah blah. That's why I said that last
Or
week.
maybe we just been talking about it for a whole.
No, I really think I did.
No,
I believe you.
Coming back for sales. Just saying stuff.
Yeah, but honestly.
Yeah, but that's more disappointing to me.
Oh, random. How did you feel about Eminem at Coachella?
Dry.
Okay.
I know I was watching on YouTube for you said it like I went. Let's pause that. But maybe because where the camera was at, you can't really see the crowd.
Bruh, he had background vocals. I didn't know what was going on. I was like, why does it sound like that? I've never, like, I didn't even know, but Davon was like, he has background vocals.
Like, Eminem never has background vocals. Like, Eminem is one of the few rappers that can rap and sound just like the record.
Yeah, that's true. But why do you have background vocals?
Because it's Coachella, B.
But.
That Coachella air is different.
Cause.
They don't get that.
Damn.
But Coachella got bad weather. Like, it's probably hard for artists to, like,
that's probably true.
inhaling all that dirt and dust. Like, you know.
Beyonce did it flawlessly.
Oh, Lord.
Sorry, I'm not gonna bring it back up. But yeah, it's always so funny.
People didn't even, like, talk about the Beyonce second week like they did the first.
I just read an article about it. And it was just saying the differences.
Besides the clothes.
Yeah, that they brought in the J Balvin and something else I can't remember.
Jay-Z was there again. But yeah, let's go.
Something I was about to say. Oh, so random. The fucking girl from Smallville. I know of the show, but obviously I never watched it.
The Superman show, right?
Yeah. But her name is Allison Mack. But this bitch got like indicted for being a conspirator in a rape cult.
Word.
That's fucking nuts. And she looks super sweet. But they.
Her last name is Mac.
Damn. You know that thing that they say that your last name is like the way it sounds can kind of tell you what you're gonna like end up doing from a psychology standpoint. It's like
I would love to know what my last name would be.
Yeah, I don't know, but they say like the most dentists have the last name Dennis, like Dennis, like the if you count up the different type of last names for Dennis is really high. Anyway, saying that to say it wasn't that important. I was trailing off.
You was doing your own fade out?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
I'm a star.
What's wrong with you, man?
High tech.
You wild.
But yeah, so it's two girls that like actually went through with
the sex cult?
That's no. The sex cult is deep. I'm gonna get into it.
Okay.
It's two girls that like did the lawsuit or whatever, and it's two girls that BuzzFeed talked to that aren't in the lawsuit, but it happened to them.
BuzzFeed always getting people.
I know. I'm like BuzzFeed got their own sources.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Anyway.
They like TMZ.
Yeah. So the girls that BuzzFeed was talking to, they said that basically like one of the girls met her at an acting audition, random stuff. Starts off real cool, and it's some program. It's like a executive success program or some shit, but I'm learning that it's a lot of these things all over the world. They call them different people.
And all of them rape cults?
No.
Oh.
I'm getting to that.
Okay.
But it starts off with a program that's like helping you overcome your personal shit, for breakthroughs and make more money, whatever. So they start in that, they get real cool, and they, all like, she was so nice, she treated you like a sister, she always, had stuff for you to say, whatever. So then she recruits you into this program called J-Trust or some shit, she said. But it teaches you, that's about that, and this one is teaching you how to be a proper woman and like how to, be a woman in a man's world and like stay feminine. But
where does the rape come in at?
I'm getting there. So after that, it's another part of the cult. It's something else, but the end part, the finale level, is some nigga who, you basically a sex slave. So like, the Allison Mack girl recruits the girls, and they take pictures of them naked, get collateral. They have to give them collateral every month. Like, when they first get in, they got to take a picture naked. They record them saying crazy stuff about their family or whatever. Just stuff that, like, if they try to, like, go public, we putting all this shit out and it's going to ruin your life, whatever. They got to do that. The Allison Mack girl, the actress, she sends the photos to him. He pick who he want. They had to do stuff where, like, they send him a text and they have to answer no matter what. Basically. Okay. Basically, but it's still crazy. But they could kidnap you in the middle of the night to go have sex with the guy, and after he has sex with them, he brands them with his initials.
Yeah, sounds about right. Crazy white shit.
That's crazy.
R. Kelly does that too, though.
And then it was.
That's crazy. Put the R on.
And you know how I feel
about.
Put
the 12 on.
That's fucked up. Just that's crazy.
Brandon with the Pied Piper I-band. You know about the Pied Piper I-band?
Yeah.
That's some real shit. We let this nigga get away with that. Sorry, go ahead.
That's okay. Last part is they had a starvation program because the guy liked his girl skinny. So the whole different program.
Bro, how did she even get that deep? At what point was she gonna say, this don't seem right?
That's what I was thinking. I mean, she said she didn't until she got to the very last level. That's when she said it was like cool. I mean, it wasn't cool.
I was about to say it got cool at the last level.
Like, all right, I'll take this.
I suck a dick at the last level. God damn. Oh my God. Okay.
She said the third step, like that's when she starts seeing the first red flags. But the fourth step, it was like, all right, I gotta get out of here.
Females are just too curious. It's like, I just gotta see a little bit long. This might be a little bad for me, but let me see how far I can push it. End up chained up in Hot Beam's basement and shit. That's gonna be
Hot Beam's basement.
Yeah, you know, it's never mind. I'm not even gonna get into that.
Where's my phone? Habib's. Who's Habib?
I don't know the guy
What's his name? Habib.
Yeah.
That's weird. Yeah, I just thought that was wild. I came across that in my internet journey.
Where?
Got a lot of, like, this is a very male heavy episode.
It's a bad week for black men.
I might be gracious and not, lean into the skin.
What you mean?
And not go on y'all like the rest of
No, I think we might deserve it this week. Sometimes you gotta look yourself in the mirror and realize.
Which fuck boy we gonna talk about first? Like, nah. This is hard. Alright, Tony. We got Meek Mill, Bill Cosby, or Nas. Which one?
Nas.
Fuck. Okay.
I've been waiting for this topic because she was so silent earlier. She wouldn't tell me anything, but I'll introduce it.
Okay.
So, Nas's ex-wife, Kelis. You know who Kelis is, Tony? Yeah. She came out today with a random interview.
What was she even promoting?
Cooking, I think.
No, it was the program. The program.
The program?
That she wanted to help women that was in her position.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I think, no, she wasn't promoting that because she
I swear she was
having
promoting
to-
cooking,
yeah,
but
I don't know how you just promote cooking, but okay.
that was just the segue to get into what she had to talk about. But she began to talk about, because she was married to Nas for 9 years or some shit like that, and she began to talk about how abusive he was, mentally, physically, and all that.
Volatile their relationship.
And how scumbag of a father he is to his son. But usually I would have a hard time believing, but she sounded pretty, like the way she was justifying it, like, oh, just go. Okay.
No, good.
She was talking about the time when Rihanna first came out with her pictures and shit, and she was like,
You said first came out with her pictures, like she posted on Instagram. Like,
she did,
yeah.
basically.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
That's basically what she did,
My
gave
bad.
it TMZ. But as they were showing on the news, her and Nas was watching it, and she said that at that moment she had bruises all over her body from Nas beating her, and she was like, her and Nas looking at each other, and Nas looking at her like, you gonna say something? You gonna tell though? Like shit like that. Like that's kind of crazy, right? This is Nas, by the way. Like Nas is the most positive.
He's like a
black girl
porcelain
laws
statue.
I know I can.
Everybody thinks he's like, just...
And she mentioned that how he really takes his image seriously, but she don't give a fuck. Like
now.
she never like promoted to be perfect. Like, so it was. I would advise people to look at it because I can't really justify everything she said, but from what she said about the abuse mentally, physically,
even how she said the stuff,
how trifling of a dad he is, really, for real. It's eye opening and it's kind of fucked up because it's Nas. But I would love to get your opinion on that because you didn't say anything earlier.
Okay, well, first of all, I'm glad we watched it because it's way worse than I thought. I had no clue, but I feel like clap, motherfucking clap. Don't fucking hold your tongue for no fucking, it's like, nah. I do feel like that. But it was very empowering to see. Well, first, I feel like it felt very relatable. Like, even the way she talked about it was like...
What?
Not relatable like I'm in that situation. But like the way... Let me say it. Let me say it.
That was wild. I was surprised.
It's like when you're... when, like, as a female, when... I mean, not rape or... I mean, whatever. Sexual... What do you do to her?
He just beat her up and mentally abused
No,
her.
stuff like that. But anyway, as a female, when you go through something in your relationship, whether it's anything, it's like, it's a specific way that you talk about it. It's like, it's jaded, but you over it, but you can still kind of show the love that you have for the person, but only enough to kind of like, so the person listening can kind of see where things went wrong. And I feel like, and I'm just saying that to say the thing that's relatable is like that female tone of like after you've been hurt, whatever. That's a small part of it. My main thing was that I thought that it was dope. I mean, I did question why now.
But all the females are coming out right now.
That's always my question. her response to that was like, I believed it like 90%. She basically just was like, asked her like, why now? She was basically like, I had this interview. I woke up this morning and I just decided like I'm not editing myself ever again. Cause like I've literally never heard her say anything about Nas, and I think this is why it's
That's
so
true.
surprising.
She's never said anything about
I've never heard anything, and it's not even bad stuff out about Nas in general. So it's not like she told somebody else, and they, you know what I mean? Like
it's nothing.
That gave her all the credibility in the world because I've literally never heard none of that.
Yeah.
None of that out, whatever. But she just woke up and was like, I just decided not to edit myself. And I think it's a really big thing because a lot of women, and we talked about this before, but like a lot of women have stuff that can date they niggas. If they decide to say something.
And that's what she was saying. She was like, if I just told you the little bit of what I have on Nas, it'd be
I've kept quiet this long, you know how hard it was, and like I just really felt her, like not that I've ever dealt with anything like that, but like I just really felt her struggle of like going through that, not being able to say anything. Also, she was talking about how, when she was pregnant, basically that was when he was wilding out the most, and like from experience, like when you pregnant, it's just, kind of how like dads think of like provide, like, from whenever, from when the baby is 0 to 50, whatever. But like that pregnancy moment is very, you fine tooth comb everything. You relook at everything because it's almost like I have to protect this fucking child. Like and I really felt her with that of like, all that time, like, I could deal with that then, but like this baby, you acting crazy, like I can't do it. And the fact that he told her fuck off, like go fuck herself. She left. And she didn't know, but the house went into foreclosure. She called Nas like.
Oh, you gotta get backstory. She
Sorry,
said they bought a house. What they would usually do, because Kelis basically would make constant cash because she would tour a lot. So she said that the agreement that they had was, I'll put down the down payment and you pay the mortgage. So she said she went away when she was pregnant because she went to La Cordon Bleu, and she said she came back home to foreclosure on the house door. So she called Nas like, bro, what the fuck? Like, I'm basically still your wife and you're pregnant with your child. Like, and you're not following through on your promises of what we agreed to. And he said,
go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
And the interviewer was like, oh my gosh, she said that. And she was like, hell yeah. Even like her face was like, this nigga is foul. Like, I'm trying to tell y'all.
She said, only thing that I could tell, she didn't say that. She said, what I could tell you is the person that I married is the same person now. Like
same.
He was like, this nigga's still a piece of shit. Like, then she went on to tell the story about Thanksgiving.
Oh, right. This is the part that I was kind of confused about, because she was saying that, like, I guess, like, on the Saturday, her mom had a stroke, and on the next Thursday was Thanksgiving.
She wanted her son back on the Saturday because her mother had the stroke and Nas had him. I'm assuming Nas has weekends with his son type shit. Yeah. And he had him, and she was like, can you bring my son back? My mother just had a stroke. I would,
like, no.
Like the son is like the mother's crutch no matter how young
and
he is.
She thought that her son should be with
his grandmother.
Yeah.
Just in case, you never know.
Yeah.
And Nas was like, no, you're staying with me. So she was like, okay, boom. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
So Thanksgiving the next Thursday, luckily her mother
recovered, I guess.
Yeah, recovered enough to enjoy Thanksgiving. She's married, by the way. She's remarried.
A husband and another child, I think.
So she's thinking about her mother just had a stroke, life's too short type shit. Like, did the son ask her?
The son just always want him to come over
because she don't allow Nas in the house. As she would say, this nigga's always at the curb. Like he don't even come up. Like he's not allowed in the house. So, a boy wants to see his father in his house. Like it's something about that.
Like, the son don't like going to his house. Like he had fun, but
he want to be at his house sometimes with his dad.
Yeah.
Like exactly. Who wouldn't? Like, you know what I mean? Like come play with my toys in my room. Like here in my main house. But so she allowed Nas over, boom, boom. They had I would assume a good Thanksgiving.
Cool, yeah.
She said in the prayer, I'm thankful for some people that I
can't get rid of or some shit like that.
And she said, we all laughed.
We was all joking. It was like cool, chill, whatever.
And she said her anniversary is the 30th of November. So Thanksgiving is what, the 24th, some shit like that. Yeah. So she said her anniversary to her new husband is on the 30th of November. Mm-hmm. So they went away on vacation, honeymoon, whatever shit. And Nas was watching the sun, and he like called her in a panic. Like, what I got from it was that like, yo, some shit about to go crazy.
I'm just a heads up. Yeah, I gotta check something.
I'm gonna call the publicist. Yeah. So she was like, what the fuck is he talking about? Like, the fuck? I ain't even thinking about Nas right now. Like, oh, my anniversary.
Yeah.
She checked TMZ, gonna find out this nigga filed papers for full custody of the son. Just days after Thanksgiving, and her mother had a stroke. And then called her job. Yo, don't worry about it.
That's right. And she was saying that, like, you know, he did that. She left, you know, when she was pregnant or whatever. He just really started being a dad like
2 years ago when he started making real money.
Yeah, the son is like 8 or something like
going
that.
On 9. And I was like, it just made me look at Nas really weird. Especially because of what he perceives to be.
You know what I was thinking about? Like, you know, she really created, exposed, whatever, Nas' character. And what I kept thinking is like, damn, he really ain't gonna like this. Damn, he said that. He really ain't gonna like this.
But that's how you know she fed up.
I know, and you could tell, like, it was emanating off her, and it wasn't necessarily angry. Yeah, like, at points, obviously she was angry and furious about the different stuff that happened, but it wasn't like, it just really seemed like she just was letting it out. You know what I mean? It wasn't like
and you can tell she still loved Nas in a way.
That's what I was waiting for her to say when he asked, like, why'd you wait so long to say
She still love that nigga.
And I'm like, when you really love your nigga, and like the way
and she's remarried, so that's not.
Yeah. But when she was with him, she was.
saying, I can tell from the interview she still loves him.
Yeah, I know. But she was saying she literally said, like, I adored him. Like, I love him. When you like really love your nigga like that, it's certain stuff you just won't do. Like, it would have to be really. He would have to push you really, 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 really far to like get to a point.
And
where
I think
you
this
can,
lawsuit was.
Yeah, and that exactly. Like, shit.
How dare you?
Yeah, exactly.
She's like, nigga, you don't pick your son up from school. You don't take him to school. You don't take him to piano lessons. You don't. And she was like, he just started getting in his life the last 2 years. Mm-hmm. He's 8, and she was like, you know, she was still taking up for the nigga. She was like, as a man, a 2-year-old is hard. Like, it's not something a man wants to take care of. Like, I can understand it. Basically saying, like, a kid, I can see, like, a man, like, I just can't, you know, they're just not going to take care of it.
Older.
Yeah, so he's like, she was saying, like, now this nigga 8, going on 9. This nigga, cool. The greatest kid ever. Who wouldn't want to be in this kid's life? Like, this nigga's, you want to put a chain around his neck, thinking he little you and shit like that. I was like, oh, shit. Like, it's getting deep. Like, the whole time, I had this interview I was watching with my mom. I'm like,
me too.
Oh, shit.
I cannot believe it.
Nas did what?
Yeah.
Yo. And I wouldn't feel this way if Nas wasn't Nas. Like, Nas' whole image is just good.
He seems like almost like the Muslim elder. Like, he seems very like reserved and respectful and like
not beating women. She said this nigga would black out drunk. They would fight
and wake up like nothing happened.
Yeah, like Nas would wake up like nothing happened. That was the worst type of niggas. Yeah. And like one time she rented jewelry for a party or some shit, and Nas got mad because she was saying hi and hello to like celebrities, Jay-Z included, and Nas was signed to Jay-Z at the time. And she like, nigga, I don't even want to be here. Yeah. I don't like these niggas, but since I'm here, I'm not going to be rude.
Right.
She said she had rented all this jewelry and shit, boom, boom, boom. And she was like, she had to hide it from herself because she thought Nas was going to throw that shit away and she didn't want to have to pay for it. Like the night they fall. She said she woke up and the doors was off the hinges. She was like, we've been robbed. Like she woke up and like all fucked up.
Lawyer, all type of shit.
But not remembering that she hid the jewelry from herself. But they did get in a fight and the doors did get kicked off the hinges. Yeah. And fuck, I even enjoyed the fact, not enjoyed, but I appreciate the fact that she said, shit, he wasn't in it alone. I was crazy too. Like, I was fighting this nigga too. Like, I ain't saying I'm perfect. Like, when he hit, I hit type shit. Like,
oh, that's...
I didn't like the way she was saying, like, I would get drunk, but it wasn't black. I think they was both rock rolling it up.
Yeah. What I think happened with that is, like, it got old to her before it got old to him.
Yeah.
Like, I think they were on the same page for a while, but then it was
she said she got pregnant with the baby and was like, it changed her whole thing.
Yeah.
She was like, we were like, she was basically saying like, it was like crazy. She was like, we was young living it up. Like she said it was a Patron era of their life.
And
era?
you could tell.
Damn.
I was like that. You could tell that another reason why she didn't speak about it is because she thinks that like getting hit in your relationship is weak. Cause she kept on saying, like she said it like on two different, on two different, like, cause I'm not weak, you know, cause like this happened to me cause I'm not weak. Yeah, and I get it.
And that's why they don't say stuff till years later.
And I thought that was dope that she kind of like spoke that truth, cause I just feel like a lot of women can like find bits and pieces of that like relate to them. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But I was flabbergasted. Like I probably didn't close my mouth the whole time. Like and it was so candid. And the fucking Hollywood Reporter dude, he was good. Like
he says, he asked some rebuttal question that I can't really think about.
You know, most domestic violence victims, they find a way to like basically apologize for their abuser. Mm-hmm. And he was like, by you know, putting some of the blame on yourself, are you apologizing for the abuser, basically? Like, are you like, you know, putting that shit on you when it's probably him? And I think he stumped her for a second. Like she took a second.
And that's what made me realize she still had love for Nas.
Yeah, exactly.
At that very moment.
Because why?
Like, why even? You could just tell, like, and you could tell that he read off something that Nas said when Nas was in some interview. It was like, sooner or later our kids are gonna know the truth about her. Mm-hmm. And she was like, Roberta was like, sooner or later they're gonna know shit about you. Like,
yeah, like
right now, nigga, like.
Yeah.
And I think that's another reason that women would keep that, especially when you're that big in the public.
And she said it too.
Because he was saying like, yo, people still want y'all to be together. Like, and you still see Kelis and Nas pictures on your timeline just randomly and shit. Like, and she remarried. She got
Tumblr
like,
don't even.
Yeah, Tumblr is a whole other thing. But it's like, nigga, I'm married with another kid. Like, I got a whole, like, imagine how that could be.
Not to mention all the shit she went through that we didn't know about.
Yeah, like I don't want to be back. I don't even want to keep remembering of bad enough. I got a kid with this nigga that looks like this nigga.
Yeah.
But like I was saying, I think that's another reason she stayed quiet for the kid purposes. Like
trying to protect him.
You don't want your kid to know, like, because obviously he still look at Nas like my dad's cool, because his dad is Nas. Yeah. Like you ain't got to be a fucking rocket scientist to know like what Nas means to coolness in life and music and everything. Like it's Nas. Like it's a cool thing. I don't know, but I hope this doesn't get brushed over, because this is a big one. Like I think this.
Quiet, isn't it?
Yes, I think because Kanye is fucking out here tweeting every fucking day. It's taking the shine away from every fucking thing. Like nothing can even happen.
Shit right now.
Like
keep it going, Kanye.
keep it going, Kanye. Both of them, and Kanye's producing Nas' album. This is so weird. But
Davon got a Nas haircut.
I didn't know that was gonna happen today.
The timing was too good. He didn't even have his haircut like this. Last week.
I'm looking in the mirror sad. I let Nas.
So this haircut, you support this? Huh?
Nah, B, that shit fucked me over. So.
And I kept on looking at you like, how's he processing this? Because over here,
it's fucked up. Like it's just flat out what it is. Like
she would be a good witness. Like she was very credible. I would say that.
Yeah, I think I'm a good judge of character with people, and I didn't get like I could tell when a female is doing it for publicity and money in a way. Nah, it was really real. And she don't need his fucking money. She was like, the $8,000 I get a month, that shit don't barely take care of what he really.
Yeah.
Like nigga,
and it just went up to that.
It's like, nigga, you just got rich 2 years ago. What I got from it was because she emphasized that I would tour a lot, so I had cash. Yeah. I think she was like funding a lot of shit for them in their marriage. Yeah. Like Nas is still Nas, obviously. So, but yeah, and I think this nigga just started getting bread, and she like, nigga, you owe.
Yeah.
Like now that you got it, give it, nigga. Your son's 8. and your $8,000 a month is not covering what this nigga need.
Yeah.
And I got another kid, nigga.
Yeah.
Like, and a husband. Like, it ain't his all responsibility to take care of this kid. That's still your kid, nigga. Pay up. Her backyard looked amazing. It don't seem like she's struggling.
Like, shit. That was a nice backyard.
Her husband's a realtor.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So,
yeah.
what else, man? Nas, you fucked up, man. It's fucked up. That's all I gotta say.
Nas is canceled.
Damn, Nas, Illmatic? I don't know about Illmatic.
I seen that
He
online.
wrote that at 16. So.
He was probably worse.
Yeah. And she said that too. Like, we both grew into fame and money at the same ages.
Young,
like really, really young. So. Yeah.
Let's go Bill Cosby.
Yeah, Bill Cosby got found guilty of 3 charges today. I don't think he's gonna go to jail, but
you don't think they're gonna put him in a fancy actor cell?
no, you can't put a 90-year-old in jail. What are you proving by that? Like, I don't think. What are you proving by putting a 90-year-old in jail?
What
like,
I didn't like is
bro,
I seen
get
a few article titles. It was saying basically Me Too finally got a win. Like Bill Cosby.
Y'all did get a win though.
I get it, but what bothers me is that before the Me Too, not the concept, but the actual hashtag, before that was a thing, Bill Cosby was already going through this. But we got all these fucking rich white niggas that's actually doing it right now, and they gonna put the Me Too movement on Bill Cosby's back? I get it. Obviously.
Them other niggas' days in court will come too.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know, that bothered me.
Y'all should celebrate this win. At least y'all know the system ain't really that fucked. Well, it still is fucked up. Completely.
You know what's really fucked up? Is every time I see the picture of the Constant bitch, I'm like,
who the fuck is Constant?
The girl that
Bill Cosby?
Bill Cosby down.
Bill Cosby don't give a fuck. Bill Cosby don't fuck so many bitches. Bill Cosby can fuck ugly bitches, beautiful bitches.
Bruh, she look.
But what about in the 80s?
I was looking at her to try to see that. It looks like she could have been very modelly, those models that kind of look like crackheads, but they models.
Oh, you mean just a model?
Yeah, I mean some models look healthy, but
Tyra did always look healthy to me.
Yeah, relative.
Even though Tyra did go through a bad phase. I remember watching a documentary on Tyra Banks and how.
I remember watching Hot Ones and seeing her crazy eyes.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Do you watch Hot Ones?
Hot Ones?
Yeah.
What is
a hot wing show.
Where they get the famous people to eat the hot wings?
Yeah, and get hotter and hotter.
Yeah. She was on there last week. That bitch is crazy.
Yeah, it was
insane in the
weird.
motherfucking membrane.
Yeah.
Insane.
And it's not even that, that interview is so chill. It's hard. It's hard to show you're crazy, but she definitely did that.
Do you think Bill Cosby going to jail?
I don't know. I know. I guess it was a kid mind to think that he would, but yeah. At some level, I don't think.
If I was Bill Cosby, even if they say you gotta go to jail, because it can serve up to 10 years. If they say you gotta go to jail, I'm dying. Fuck it.
You just need to sleep.
I think old people got that power. They can just die.
That's not true. I mean,
you won't catch me slipping. It's just that no old person been in this predicament where he's about to face 10 years at 90 years old.
That's crazy.
Man, you can't put a 90-year-old in jail. I don't give a fuck what he did.
You don't think no 90? They just. I got so excited because
I know.
They just called this 72-year-old man. It was some criminal mind shit. But the nigga, he was called the Golden State Killer, and he was just killing and raping people all down the coast of California. This was 50 years ago.
Raping, murder.
Nah, this was 50 years ago. It was a cold case. It happened in the 70s through the 80s. He just stopped and disappeared. Nobody ever found him. It's cold. The trail was cold. Whatever. They tested the DNA that they had because they could never match it to nobody. They tested the DNA against a fucking genealogy site, which is Ancestry.com or 23andMe, and they came up with a fucking match and caught this nigga just yesterday at 72 years old for stuff he did 50 years ago. But they use Ancestry.com and 23andMe, and they try to say they don't sell our fucking DNA. They just caught a fucking killer from... But they try to be real. They wouldn't say what genealogy site. They said they talked to 23andMe and some other joints, and they said like it wasn't us. Like that's not where they got it from. But like, bruh, if you get your fucking DNA tested, like, oh yeah, I'm from Africa, whatever,
Yeah,
and like you do a crime and later they catch your ass from that shit, you gonna be mad. You paid $200 to get caught. For them to give your DNA to the FBI. That was crazy. I mean, yeah, I'm happy because, you know, he's raping and killing people, but I'm not happy that they farming our fucking information because I totally wanted to do 23.
Whoa, how did you get to that?
I don't know. I don't know.
I thought you was going to... Wait.
I don't know.
You talking about old people in jail. She flipped that to be like, yeah, and I don't like what they doing to ourselves.
It was something. I just can't remember.
That's hilarious.
When we listen back,
you just
I'll know.
totally media fucked the whole
No, I
thing.
didn't.
You tried to work that and flip
I
into
didn't.
that.
It was something.
And with that being said, I hate how they just taking out blood samples and doing what they want to do with them.
No, it wasn't that. I can't remember. It's something. When I listen back, I'll let you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
And on that note, I hate how...
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel that... I don't know.
Bill Cosby not going to jail. And that white
He's
guy.
only legally blind, though. He's not actually.
Bro, you can't send a 90-year-old blind man to jail.
What's the worst that can
Because jail is for rehabilitation. Like, you know, that's what it's made for. Well, purpose at the beginning.
But
Not now. Because it's made for money now. What do you think they're going to have Bill Cosby making license plates? Hell no.
they just gonna have him
Make him
fixing
put-
lamps.
No.
Yeah.
This nigga's 90 years
He's
old.
gonna have a room
Make him
like the
put-
lady on Orange is the New Black.
Bruh, Bill Cosby's not going to jail. He
You
gonna
don't
pay
think they're
that
going to
woman.
just set him up in his own
No.
little room, give him all the amenities
Bruh,
you could possibly
it's
have?
nothing that... Because if we just going
I
off the
mean,
base of jail, right?
And if he got a good
If we just going off base of jail.
Yeah.
Rehabilitation. What the fuck are you rehabilitating a 90-year-old? That's
Oh,
beating a
that's
dead
why I say
horse.
that, because the 72-year-old man about to go to jail.
What
I
the
also
fuck
didn't
you
think he could be
I mean,
rehabilitated.
70 is different from 90, though. Trump
But,
70.
I mean, you right at the top of the slide.
Trump 77.
What?
Trump is like 77.
He is. He's actually 77.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't driven. And this nigga damn near senile.
That's true. Don't nobody think about that.
No, this nigga 77. You shouldn't be no fucking president. You insane? This is the 1980s. Bro,
Crazy.
I'm done with it.
And I think it's karma for Trump, his sons, with like products of bestiality. But sorry, go ahead.
Meek home?
But at what cost?
Meek home? It don't matter. He sold his soul to the devil, but Meek home.
Freedom isn't free.
It cost a hefty fucking fee.
This whole shit was weird.
I
Like
thought
me and
y'all was gonna
Davon
keep
was,
Huh?
I thought y'all was gonna keep going with the rhyme.
no, that's
And
from
if
Team
you
America.
don't pay your $1.05.
Who will?
Y'all never seen Team America? The puppets?
I'm about to say.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's had to see it a
We
million
watched it like
times.
When the
50
puppets
million
was
times.
fucking in the bed.
Damn, I wish I brought that up with me. We used to watch that movie a million times.
Hey, yeah, you don't get this
Like a
song.
million. I knew every line in every song. But
We
anyway,
believe.
this shit was like the Twilight Zone, or like just.
So do you know the story about Meek Mill getting out of jail, Tony?
There's a story?
Yes.
What's the story?
The story that no one's talking about because
No
Kanye's
one's
taking
talking
all
about.
the media attention
See,
this
that's
week.
the problem.
It is. Okay. So Meek Mill's get out of. So I'm at the timeline. Boom. Meek getting out. Kevin Hart's like, Meek's getting out. Whatever.
That's funny.
And then the owner of the Sixers also is like, Meek's getting out. So randomly, like nobody expecting Meek getting out or nothing. He randomly get out on a motherfucking Tuesday. Random. So I read boom, the owner of the Sixers say, yeah, chances are Meek's more than likely gonna be at the Sixers game tonight. Sixers in the playoffs, mind you. Game I don't know what game it was, but it was a closeout game. Like the Sixers could advance in that game. Okay, that's fine. Meek gets out of jail in the jail attire. Doodoo brown shirt, like he a fucking 2K rookie.
Yeah.
Boots.
You silly.
This nigga, he gets out of jail, walks out the back. The first people who run up to Meek to greet him was the owner of the Sixers, 2 white daughters who look like 8 and 9, hugging Meek.
I don't even know him.
Weird. Meek's family's nowhere in sight.
No, there's no one there.
Not his kids, his mother, no one's there. Meek gets in a car, a SUV, drives to a helicopter, prison gear. Gets in the helicopter, flies to the Sixers arena. Excuse me. He's in the helicopter with the Sixers owners and some other white people that we just don't know.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're rich as fuck though. Gets to the Sixers arena, still in jail attire. Daps up all the players backstage, hugging them, having them right on. Nigga, I ain't even from Philly. I just play for the Sixers. Meek takes a shower at the arena, gets a haircut at the arena. Kevin Hart pops up. Kevin Hart's there, snapping, Meek home. Do what Kevin Hart does. Meek, they give Meek clothes. They get this nigga some baggy jeans, some Air Forces, a weird mock neck, short sleeve, white turtleneck.
That's the joint they give the kids that sweep the basketball tray.
I never seen this shirt in my life.
In between plays.
In a Sixers jersey, sits this nigga courtside, let him ring the bell at the beginning of the game, the Liberty Bell. Sits him courtside. He has on no jewelry. His kid came there later. And the end. But my whole point was, what the fuck? That's the weirdest day at first date. You nigga, you ain't go see your family. You ain't go see your mom.
What the fuck did
Priorities,
you get
man.
out?
You just surrounded by random white people and Kevin Hart,
That shit don't smell right.
the owner of this. What does the owner of the Sixers, white guy, have to do with Meek Mill? And if you go to the owner of the Sixers Instagram page, he has 4 pictures. And every last one of them have Meek Mills involved in it.
But it just started in February.
So it's weird. So me and Tanya got to thinking like, bruh, things don't look weird. Like, congratulations, you out of jail.
Yes.
Okay.
Social
No black
justice
man. Boom,
warrior.
boom, boom.
Woo, yeah.
You're a political prisoner. Whatever. Nobody thinks this is weird?
What the fuck did he have to do to get out? Like, that was my question the whole time. Like, this shit looked crazy. He's not talking to his family. Like, that's how, like, cults start. Or, like, brainwashed MK Ultra niggas. Like, his family not there when he get out. He around all these white niggas that's smiling weird. He showed me a fucking Instagram, and there was 2 niggas in the picture, and Meek Mill was in the middle. It's this happy, jolly guy, looked like he got money. You know, driver was like, oh, yeah, you know. That's the owner or whatever. But it was the other nigga. I was like, he got devil eyes. Like, this shit looks mad suspicious.
If I step out of jail with the Washington Wizards owner and not even contact Tanya and my son,
bruh, something is going on.
and I go to a Sixers game,
something is going on. And I'm cussing you out. Yeah. And I'm dragging you out the fucking game.
Yeah, because that's weird.
That's weird as fuck. I ain't see you in who knows how long.
6 months.
Bruh.
And you go to a Sixers game and you shower at the Sixers arena and put on clothes they just gave you.
Cheap. But he made this face in one video. He was walking by us and, you know, people like, oh yeah, Meek's out. He said, shit. Like, almost like
I didn't even think I was
interpreting. Yeah, like, shit, you don't even know what I shit, get out.
That's like the devil's dick to get out of here.
That's honestly what I'm thinking, because this shit don't, like, I'm interested to see what happens next.
If he turns in, go ahead. You had a theory.
I mean, I just think that, like, they're going to make him this new social justice hero, and then he's going to do the same shit that people going to be like, oh, Philadelphia got Meek Mill out of jail.
I think it's going to go on longer, though. I don't think it's going to be a quick slip up.
Nah, it can't.
I think he's going to ride that T.I. wave when T.I. first got out of jail for buying 38 guns and choppers and silencers and grenades and bazookas.
What is he getting ready for?
You said what?
What was he getting ready for?
That's the whole thing. Nothing. This nigga said he feared for his life. He said that's how he got off.
Yeah. I mean, everybody used that to police.
Kanye is taking one for the team right now. Hey guys, look at me. Don't look at him. Don't look at them. Don't look at him.
That nigga's wild, man.
That's nuts.
But yeah, he felt like he needed to protect himself, and that's what his lawyers used to get him a year in jail. I still think he snitched. I don't know what he snitched on, but not a snitch, but an informant. This nigga's doing.
It's probably the people that was trafficking the guns.
No, the nigga who got him. The funny part about the T.I. thing, the nigga who got him involved, like, nigga, you should get some guns. I know some niggas who got some guns. That nigga was an informant.
Oh, right.
Like, Alpha Omega was an informant.
That's crazy.
That's the...
He's mad
So, I know when T.I. got caught, he wasn't an informant. Like...
True.
I think this nigga was like, oh shit, this nigga set me up.
Informants.
What can I do to get out of jail? And then I think his legal team came up with the case where if you felt your life was in danger, like, we could play that up.
Police use it all the time.
Yeah, his best friend just got killed. He was getting death threats to his house and phone.
Yeah.
Your life is pretty much in danger.
Yeah.
But, nigga, you live in Atlanta. You got the right to bear arms and all that shit. But you don't need no fucking army arsenal.
Who is other people to tell somebody what kind of
Bro,
gun they need?
I don't need 48. How am I even going to shoot all of them? What am I, fighting
You
niggas?
got a baby's soldier crew back here.
Like, what is going on? Tiny shooting?
The kids.
God damn, you don't need that. This nigga has silencers, bazookas, grenades, guns, AKs,
Hey.
vests,
He said,
and was
"Come."
trying to buy it in the parking lot of a Walmart before the BET Awards.
That's the funniest part. Why?
Nigga, you a fool. That nigga's a goddamn fool. But
That's crazy.
Meek Mills, I hope you didn't have to do anything crazy to get out of jail. But it's impossible when you're surrounded by white
That
people.
shit look mad.
Rick Ross wasn't even there.
No.
Like, nobody knew.
Nobody. That was weird.
What else? What do I know?
And why is those two little white girls the first?
That's the first thing that caught my eye that I thought was weird. You mean to tell me I walk out the prison doors and two little white girls hug me and I'm Meek Mills? No, bro.
I think the lawyer that, because it seemed like it was the lawyer's kids, right?
No, that was the owner of the
The
Sixers
owner's
kids.
whatever. The owner's kids. I think he was like, "This nigga better make us a lot of money. Go hug."
I think they had some relationship
Correspondence, yeah.
for them to know who he is, but still weird. Like, I don't expect two white girls hugging me. The two first things that hug me when I enter out the jail is those two little white girls. Not even my kids, not even my mother.
And isn't it crazy that of all the people that can be our like social justice forefront poster boys, it's fucking Meek Mill? Isn't that crazy?
Why you say that?
What?
Of all the people that like,
Because it's Meek Mill.
It's wrong with Meek.
I mean, we have like
all the people.
like I think there's a lot better examples of like.
Hold up, wait a minute. Go ahead.
Like if we put in our like civil rights struggle on Meek Mill's back, I don't have much.
Shit, y'all put it on Kanye's back. Y'all put it on everybody back who black. Y'all put it on the nigga who played Wakanda, the nigga who played Black Panther's back. Now this nigga back about to break. This nigga every picture look dead holding up the Wakanda sign. I gotta keep doing this, nigga. I'm an actor, nigga. I got a whole bunch of movies to do.
I'm not T'Challa.
He gonna break.
Chadwick.
Alright, fuck all that. Do the thing for us one more time. Do the Wakanda sign. Take a picture with my daughter.
It like poster boy.
Paper boy.
I said poster boy because I just said Meek Mill was a poster boy for social justice.
Atlanta comes on tonight too. I gotta watch that. But yeah, that's all I got. In conclusion, black men, we had a hell of a week.
Hell of a week.
Please, next week,
Hell of a week.
let some women do something.
And then I don't even think women exploiting it as much as we should right now.
Cause y'all love all
Look
these
at me, I was
niggas.
mad.
For real.
I know, right? Fucking
Y'all love
women.
Nas,
We just
Kanye,
love
Meek.
people so much.
I can change them. Bill Cosby.
You try to keep, the benefit of the doubt. He hit me because he loved me. I never understood that one. From a psychological standpoint, yeah. Anyway.
Cause why would you want to hit something you love?
It
It makes all the sense in the world.
I feel that way with Leonard sometimes. I don't abuse him though.
She does say,
You're just too cute. I want to get away from me. But I toss you in the wall.
Cause I'm not, I'm not that in tune with my mushy side. Like, but every time I look at
Leonard
him, I
just be
just
sitting
feel
there
like,
drooling.
She's like, ooh, you're just so cute.
That nigga be over there like,
What?
what's wrong with her?
Slang.
Yeah, I'm not used to that side of me, but he brings it out. Whatever.
Sweet.
Fuck that shit. I'm a G. In conclusion, Megan Thee Stallion is my favorite female rapper.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
That's
She
it.
is
We
dope.
didn't have to go.
She is dope.
Like, I fucking love her, and I never feel like that. You wouldn't know. We'll play it. Should we go out on some Megan Thee Stallion?
No,
No? Okay.
not promoting anyone.
I'm
on
too
this show.
into this. Huh?
I said I'm not promoting anyone on this show
True. I bet. It's
Yeah.
fine.
until they pay us. But
That's
she is a dope rapper though.
Yeah, I was just really high on my Meg Thee Stallion love. Like, she's dope. I love her.
She's gay.
So,
I became for her.
yeah.
Yeah.
Don't let Kanye distract you.
And please, people, let's just leave this Kanye shit alone, please.
You gotta look at
Because we
everything
still got a whole
around.
May. We got May to go.
It's gonna be May.
Yeah.
Follow the podcast at ACK The Hero on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Also check out our website. Don't click too hard.
What?
It's like 98% done, but
She
you
said
know,
don't
you
click
get the
too
point
hard.
across. But yeah, I couldn't help myself. I've seen it so many times. I haven't said it out loud. But yeah, follow the podcast. Just follow the podcast. Subscribe on iTunes. And fuck bitches, get money.
Eminem does not give a fuck what you think by purchasing this album.